Hello, welcome back to Sorare. Adam here, and today I'm going to be highlighting my top 5 budget picks for the Japanese J League. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get the free limited card and 13 common cards for the football version. There's also different deals on the MLB and NBA as well. Do check that out in the description below, really helps support the channel. And check out my Patreon as well and sorareassist.com. Okay guys, let's get stuck into today's content then. So as I say, today I'm going to be highlighting my top 5 budget J League midfielders for your consideration. I've already covered the mid-price options and the premium options in midfield. I've also done similar videos for the defenders and goalkeepers as well, all covering the J League. So if you've not seen those already, do check them out on the channel. Today I'm going to be highlighting, as I say, my top 5 budget picks in midfield, starting from 5 to 1. Remember, none of this content is financial advice, and always do your own research. So let's kick things off then guys with the person that I've gone for at number 5. And that player is Riki Harakawa of Sorare Osaka. He's 29, contract situation is one you'll need to check on, but I'm pretty sure that he should get renewal for Sorare Osaka. He's currently injured because he was injured towards the end of last season, but he's actually a fantastic player when he is fully fit, and he's looking at a good price point at the moment when we take into account his output. He's got an L40 of 54 and L15 of 41. The L15 is obviously affected by his injury though, so I wouldn't take too much notice of that number. If we look over the last year, he started 20 games for Sorare Osaka. He's also got 3 assists as well. As you can see though, he did have his injury issues through the season, but before that he was on pretty decent form with an 80, 66, 71. If we look at his full score graph as well, this gives us a picture of what Harakawa is capable of. We can see some fantastic scores here, including 3 100 scores with all the data that we've got available. So I think for a guy who's at this price point, he's looking a potential good punt. So coming in at number 4 in my budget midfielders is Tomoki Takamine of Constable Sapporo. He's only 24 as well, again another one where you need to check his contract situation, but he's got an L40 of 50 and L15 of 48. In the last year, he started 30 games for Constable Sapporo, 1 goal, 2 assists as well. These scores don't look too bad really, some 70s there, when you do consider that Constable Sapporo have probably had a really bad season for them. I would expect them to improve next season. He's got an AA of 11.2 over the last year, and also an average score of 49.5 over the last year. He's going at a really cheap price at the moment. He's still young, so should improve as well as Constable Sapporo. So he comes in at number 4. At number 3, I've gone for Kai Kozuma of Sagan Tosu. Just 27, another one we'll need to check his contract situation. He's got an L40 of 53 and L15 of 54. In the last year he started 32 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, an average of 53.5 over the last year, and an all-round score of 16.7. We can see from his score graph as well that he's got some really good numbers here, including a score of 93, an 82 as well in there, and a few 70s and 60s. So he's looking a fairly good punt to me, especially on a run of good fixtures. So coming in at number 2, I've gone for Tasaka Morishima of Sunfresh Hiroshima. He's 25, another one where we need to check the contract situation, but he's got an L40 of 50 and L15 of 47. In the last year he started 28 games for Sunfresh Hiroshima, 8 goals and 2 assists to his name as well, so we can see that he's certainly capable of getting some scores, which is going to get him these high scores in the 90s and 80 range. So I think he's looking a decent option. He's got an average of 50.8 over the last year and an AA score of 9.2. So I think he's looking a pretty decent pick, fairly young as well, so he could improve at an impressive Sunfresh Hiroshima side. So that's the first 4 players out of the way. Let's go on to the number 1 pick that I've gone for in the budget price category. So number 1 I've gone for Itsuki Ito of Owara Reds. He's only 24, but he's only got under 23 eligibility until July 2023. He's got an L40 of 52 and an L15 of 54. For a young player, I think these scores are looking pretty impressive. And in the last year, he started 32 games for Urawa Reds. He's also got 5 goals and 5 assists as well. He's also showed some good form towards the end of the season, as we can see here, where he got a number of 80 scores, a 70 score and also a 97 score in game week 280. He's got an all-round score of 13.5 on average over the last year and 52.1 average in terms of his SO5 scores. So I think he's looking like a player who's definitely got some potential, so he's definitely one to consider, especially if you like the younger players on Sorare. So that was my top 5 budget picks, midfielders. As I say, I've already covered the mid-priced options and the premium options as well, so do check them out right here on the Sorare Assist YouTube channel. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up, use the link below to get a free limited card and 13 common cards on the football version. There's also different offers for the NBA and MLB version of Sorare as well. Details in the description below. This really helps support the channel as well using that link. And check out my Patreon as well for regular scouting on there and SorareAssist.com. Okay guys, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you again soon.